Start right and the right result to follow. But neglect your foundation and sooner or later your building will topple over. This is a note I left in the start of the just concluded Trading for Dummies series, and I left that particularly for a reason, because I figure out that for most people that are coming into trading, I'm going to speak particularly from the part of the world where I'm from. People come into trading with a misconception, with the wrong information, and to a very large extent I think that contributes to the reason why most people kind of just get trapped for a very long time. So I have included that in the start of each of those videos. Now I want to go a bit further by reading a particular information that most people are not familiar with, because when you hear about trading online, when you see trading online, what people see is what is projected is the lifestyle and the results. Now I want to read another result out. I have this written out, so I'm just going to read it. It's Trading Profitability and Failure Rate by Traders and Market. Now, according to global data, roughly 70 to 90% of retail traders lose money on a yearly basis, while about 72% of the Forex markets are unprofitable on a quarterly basis. Now for swing trading, we have about 30 to 40% of swing traders to be profitable long term, and this is the largest bracket of traders where you have a significant amount of people to be profitable on a long term basis. Now in the futures market, according to CME data, CME Group Data, roughly 15 to 25% of futures traders manages to make money on a long term basis, while in the crypto market in 2022, at the close of the year, on-chain data, on-chain analysis showed that roughly 77% of market participants lost money. And that's quite funny, because 2020 was the year that the crypto market peaked out, basically outperforming every single market that year. Now let's look at how traders quit. Roughly 80% of retail traders quit within 1 year, while 60% of Forex and CFD traders close accounts within 6 months, while we have only 5 to 10% of market participants that are still active after 3 years. Now, by markets, quitting rate by market, by attrition rate in the Forex and CFD market, roughly 75 to 85% quit within 4 to 8 months. In the crypto market, roughly 70 to 80% quit within 3 to 6 months. While in the stock market, roughly 65 to 75% quit within 6 to 12 months. Now in the futures market, we have 60 to 70% quitting within 8 to 14 months, which is kind of like the longest survival rate that we have out there. Now let's look at success and failure rates based on professionals that are coming into trading. So roughly 15 to 25% of professionals, and by professionals I'm talking bankers, engineers, scientists that are coming into trading, roughly 15 to 25% manages to make money long term, while about 50 to 60% quit within 2 years. Now I needed to read out this data because it is very important to get your foundation right, and by getting your foundation right, you need to understand just what is ahead of you. From this piece of information, you can tell that trading and the trading industry is a particularly challenging one, and becoming successful trading or becoming successful in the global trading market is a deliberate, particular effort. It doesn't happen by mistake. It has to be your own deliberate effort. So in successive video, we'll be talking about some non-technical basic mind stuff that can better your trading results.